This is Chris Brecken from
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Another battle of the Baki about to begin on yourliveevent.com as the Thompson Tommies host the East Grand Forks Green Wave and high school girls basketball action on yourliveevent.com. On our Irie Insurance pregame show, hey, look, their colors are green and white too. So fitting. Get that insurance protection you want with customer service you deserve. They cover it all: home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com for a free quote today. James Martins alongside Sarah Mager on the camera here this evening. As again, the 11-4 Tommies welcome the 12-8 Green Wave to the Perry Baki Gymnasium. We got lots to come in our Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll hear from both head coaches. A little bit later on, Jason Bren, and coming up just a little bit, Cassie Zimney from East Grand Forks will join us here on our pregame coaches' comments. Plus, we'll take a look around your live event schedule. The latest polls have been released. We'll check in on those, and we'll check on matches around the state of North Dakota. That's coming up here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Next.
This is Chris Brecken from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of tonight's cross of the Red River between East Grand Forks and Thompson. A couple of green and white teams looking to get the W here this evening, and chat with head coach of East Grand Forks and Cassie Zimney and coach. 12-8 season so far, kind of some ups and downs, especially early on, but you kind of found your groove, winning, I believe, 7 of the last 8 or something of that nature. Your thoughts on what's been going right for your team as of late?
I want to say they're finally listening irrelevant to me, basically. No, but they're just deciding to be aggressive and play our game that we've wanted them to play. And most of our losses were really close, and kind of took that as we got to win these next games. So
I think you maybe match up well in terms of the intensity and kind of the way you both play the game with the Thompson Tommies tonight. Kind of give me your thoughts on the matchup tonight.
yeah, I mean, we see them all summer long, so we know how they play. A couple of them actually used to be from East Side, so we know exactly how they play. They play fast just like us. You know, they're just as aggressive, if not push the ball, push the floor. So it'll be a good game.
Walk me through some of the things you guys still need to clean up. I know you mentioned that the team is starting to take the direction well and is starting to be more aggressive. What are some of the other things that this team needs to do in order to get the next level?
Still push the floor because we tend to get tired too quickly, I think, because we maybe press too high. But get the little things, box out, get the boards and go, and I think we can play a lot better if we do that.
Tell me about your team, kind of give the ins and outs, besides the fact you've got a great senior class at the start. Walk me through who are the ones to watch on the court tonight.
I got a couple posts, Mac and Cam that can post up, Ellie if she wants to be. I got a couple fast guards, Taylor and Emma. And then I got a junior that's been playing since 8th grade, Tatum. So they play well together. They've played for years. So it's just finally getting that gel to start jiving.
East Grand Forks head girls basketball coach Cassie Zimney joining us here on our Ira Insurance Pregame Coaches Comments. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade Pull-Type Bulldozer Blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
On our Ira Insurance pregame show ahead of tonight's Cross River matchup between East Grand Forks and Thompson girls basketball, joined by the Tommy head coach and Jason Brend. And Coach, again, pretty great season despite Devils Lake and a close game against Carrington, and of course a rematch with South Prairie Max. You guys are undefeated on the season outside of those 4 contests. Your thoughts on just kind of some of the things in those 4 losses that are maybe still creeping around and getting to your team this late in the year?
You know, they're all really good basketball teams, first of all. And, starting with Carrington, who we're going to see later this week, they're just so disciplined. They're a team that you can't allow them to get you down, because if they get you down, then they're just going to be like ice. They just, slowly and methodical, they just do what they got to do to find the open shots, and they don't rush things. They use the shot clock. Devils Lake, we know about the press. But essentially what it comes down to is us finding good shots, not going hunting for them, letting them find us. I thought against Devils Lake both times we did an all right job of breaking their press. It's just once we got into that half court, we rushed shots. We thought, all right, now we got to cross there, now we got to shoot. But, I think if we would do a little bit more of what Carrington is doing, all right, I think that would give us a better chance. And truthfully, I think in the last week or so, we've really started to kind of come together a little bit more, and we're working around, getting some open looks, more kickouts, more reversals. And I think if we continue to do that, I think our game's going to pick up here towards the end of the year.
I think when you get to a point like your program, especially where you're really good at the fundamentals and you're getting those things down, it could be like you're a chef in the kitchen. You're trying to add too many ingredients to that great dish. You feel like maybe that at times your team is trying too hard to do too many things and overcomplicating it.
Yeah, that's a really great way of putting it, Mr. Analogy here, huh? Yeah, no, I mean, you're right, because if you start throwing too many things in there, if you try to do too much, usually what happens is you put yourself in a bad situation. If I'm trying to draw everybody in so I can kick it to the open girl, well, if I let that girl get too close to me, she's going to be in a good defensive position where I might not be able to make that pass. And, those situations are definitely a big part of the game. So it comes down to a word that you said a little bit ago, is fundamental basketball. If we can go in there and do the things that we work on every day, because we look really good in practice right now. We really do. So it's a matter of doing the same things on the court during games. That's your time to showcase your talents. It's not a time to go out there and try to do things that we don't typically do. And I think we've got some girls who are starting to step up, and I think some of the girls that maybe have a little bit earlier in this season are starting to find them and have a little more confidence in them, and it's really expanding us a little bit as far as who we can look to in big situations to score a bucket or two.
East Grand Forks team, of course, a team that you know very well. Coach Zimney maybe trying to model her team after yours a little bit in the way they attack and get to the basket and get good shots. Your thoughts on the matchup tonight?
Yeah, they're a good team. We watched some game film on them, and obviously, the big namer there is the Tatum Vadova. I know she's a good player. I think against Crookston, she was 6 of 6 from the three-point line right out of the gate. So that's a kid you got to look at. But they're all really good players. The Marcotte girls can shoot, but they're quick. They do a lot of ball screens, and once they get off that screen, they wait for it, and they go hard to the rim. So what makes that a challenge is you don't want to get yourself into foul trouble. So we have to defend them. We're going to try to put a little bit of pressure, maybe hedge, maybe even trap a little bit on those screens and see if we can get them to lob the ball in the air a little bit and allow us to rotate and get some steals off that.
Jason Brennan, head coach for the Thompson Tommy girls basketball team, joining us here on our Ira Insurance pregame coach's comments. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck tonight.
All right, thanks, James.
Again, thanks to both head coaches, Jason Brent from Thompson, Cassie Zimney from East Grand Forks, for joining us on our Ira Insurance pregame coaches' comments here ahead of tonight's contest between the Green Wave and the Tommies. Green Wave took the C Squad and the JV contest. We'll see if it's going to be a Green Wave sweep or if the Tommies will take the final matchup of the evening. And at our Ira Insurance pregame show, East Grand Forks and Thompson on the way. We'll take a look at our Your Live event schedule and some news and notes on these teams, plus look around the state of North Dakota and the latest polls. It's all coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Looking for furniture that's more than just ordinary? At the Lighting Gallery, we hand select every piece of furniture that reflects unique style and will stand the test of time. Handcrafted with unparalleled quality, every table, chair, sofa, and accent chair is built to last. Whether you're designing your dream home or upgrading your current space, our experienced team at the Lighting Gallery is here to bring your vision to life. Visit us at the Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
Coming on back here on our Ira Insurance pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin, Sarah Mager on the camera here this evening as we get set for high school girls basketball action coming up here. So let's take a look at both of these two teams and kind of their news and notes, their season up to this point. The Thompson Tommies, the home squad, 11-4 this season. They've won their last two. 4 losses this year, 2 against Devils Lake, 1 against Carrington, and the other against South Prairie Max. 2 here at home, 1 on the road, and a neutral location. Although that was technically on the road too, as South Prairie Max. That was in Minot, so basically Minot. South Prairie Max is basically South Minot. So, I mean, take your pick of if that was a true neutral contest or a true road contest, true home contest for South Prairie Max. They're averaging 63.6 points per game this season. They've scored 954 this year, so if they score, all they need is to score 46 points. That's very doable, and they'll get to 1,000 for the season. They've allowed 50.7 points per game on defense, and they're coming off a 65-44 victory over 4 Winds Minnewacan here at home. For East Grand Forks, they are averaging 64.1 points per game this season, allowing 45.5. And they're coming off a 52-22 win at Grafton. The Green Wave, they've won their last 2. They've won 6 out of their last 7 contests. And they are 3-0 against North Dakota teams this year. They've defeated both Red River and Central, along with Grafton, of course. So they're looking for the North Dakota sweep this season. For Thompson, it is their only matchup against a Minnesota opponent this year. And that's kind of the news and notes here for both of these teams. Again, the Green Wave at 12-8 and the Tommies at 11-4 on the year. So take a look at some other news and notes. Take a look at our Your Live event schedule here for tonight. Some other contests going on. Climax Fisher boys basketball hosting Crookston. Northern Cass boys basketball at Kindred for a boy-girl doubleheader, actually. And Central Cass girls basketball is at Oak Grove this evening. Latest North Dakota Sportscasters and Sports Writers Association polls have been released, and the South Prairie Max Royals are 15-0, the last undefeated team in Division A. They continue to be on the top of the standings with 18 of the 21 first-place votes. Carrington enters the top 2 for the first time this season, defeating both Thompson and Devils Lake this season. The Cardinals 15-1 have the other 3 first-place votes. Meanwhile, Devils Lake, with that loss to Carrington at 13-2, they move down to number 3 in the rankings. Valley City moves up to number 4 this week, up a spot. With a 14-2 record, they flip spots with Kindred, who drops to number 5. Thompson, these Tommies, and Turtle Mountain area both receiving votes in the most recent polls. Meanwhile, the Benson County Wildcats in Division B girls basketball 17-0. They have 2 games left in the regular season. The big one coming up next against Mayport CG. That's a huge contest. And that comes up this week. And then they got TGU, Towner Granville Upham, as well, to try and complete the undefeated regular season. 13 of the 21 first-place votes. Kenmare Bowbells with the other 8. First-place votes at 15-2. The top 2 teams remain the top 2 teams. Central McLean moves back to number 3. Berthold up 2 spots to number 4. Bowman County stays at number 5. Mayport CG is up 2 spots to number 6. So again, that Benson County Mayport CG battle will be 1 versus 6 in the state. Tioga moves down 4 spots to number 7. Lamoille Litchfield Marion's up a couple of spots to number 8. Washburn is down a couple of spots to number 9. And Linton HMB enters the rankings at number 10. Langdon Munich, Maple River, Garrison, and Grant County Mount Regent all receiving votes in the most recent polls. Those are the girls' polls. Coming up, just quickly, Division A, B boys polls. Kindred, Devils Lake, Killdeer, Shiloh Christian, and Thompson, your top 5. Nobody else receiving votes. And on the B side, Wilton Wing, they've been undefeated all season. They continue to be at the top. Bishop Ryan second, North Border third. All 3 of those teams undefeated. The top 3 remain the same. R.D.Mers up a spot to number 4. West Hope Newburgh up a spot to number 5. Hankinson up a spot to number 6. Midway Minto up a spot to number 7. Glen Ellen Hebron up a spot to number 8. And Rockford Cheyenne with a loss to Mayport CG all the way down to number 9. Drop 5 spots in the rankings. Oaks comes into the rankings at number 10. Velva, Central McLean, MLS, Linton HMB, and the Titans of Griggs Midcoda have entered the poll as well. That's on the boys' side here. Score or matchups tonight. Number 2, Carrington is at number 1, South Prairie Max. Big top-tier Division A girls basketball matchup tonight. Number 4, Valley City is at number 3, Devils Lake. So the top 4 teams facing each other tonight. Number 5, Kindred hosts Northern Cass, as I mentioned, on your live event. And we got Thompson East Grand Forks. Number 3, Central McLean is at Receive Votes Garrison. Number 2, Kenmare Bowbells hosts Ray. Number 5, Bowman County hosting New England. Receive Votes Langdon Area Munich hosting Cavalier. Receive Votes Maple River is at Enderlin tonight. And Receive Votes Grant County Mount Region hosts Flasher tonight as well. One final so far in girls basketball in the state of North Dakota. Hatton Northwood JV over Warwick, 66-13. And that wraps up our Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com, IrieINS.com for a free quote today. We'll break for the national anthem. We'll be back for the starting lineups next on yourliveevent.com.
Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
And it's time now for our starting lineups, presented by American Crystal Sugar Company. Go ahead, live that sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. We'll start with the Green Wave. They'll go out with a senior number 3, Emma Marcotte, a senior number 10, McKaylee Fitzpatrick, senior number 14, Taylor Berg, senior number 15, Cameron Adams, and a junior number 23, Tatum Vadava. That's the starters for head coach Cassie Zimney, assisted by Nicole Laducer and Emily Rumley. The Green Wave, of course, are in the Kelly Green jerseys. Black numbers outlined in white. Green Wave white letters on the front of the jerseys. Black numbers outlined in white, again, as I mentioned, at the front and the back. UND, you could say white and green trim down the side of the jersey and the shorts. Now for the Tommies. They'll go with their usual starting five. It's a 5'8 senior forward, number 3, Jordan Tozer. 5'6 junior guard, number 4, Addison Sage. 5'8 junior guard forward, number 5, Claire Cowling. 5'6 junior guard forward, number 10, Kaya Hurst. And a 5'9 senior forward, number 11, Jalen Ovdom. That's the starters for head coach Jason Brand, assisted by Carson Hager. The Tommies are in the white jerseys, green numbers outlined in black. Tommies, green black letters on the front of the jersey, and as you mentioned before, the UND-esque green and black trim on the side of the jersey and the shorts. A lot of influence from the college just nearby. Again, those are your American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. So we get to the opening tip from the Baki. Tips up in the air, and it is 1. There 2. The Green Wave. We get things started here on yourliveevent.com. Trying to feed it down low. And we get a whistle and a turnover, maybe a double dribble on the Green Wave. First turnover of the contest. So the Tommies will bring it back here with Hurst. Now Tozer in the corner. Colling. Ovdom. And Hurst on the right-hand side. Jumpers up and good there for Kaya Hurst. Hurst with the jumper. And the Tommies take the initial lead on the Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moen scoreboard. Green Wave gets it down low. Missed the shot, but a foul. Foul's going to go here against Kaya Hurst. That is her first, team's first. And at the line for a free throw here, it's McKaylee Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick first is good. Great name for a Kelly Green jersey. Here, Fitzpatrick. So get another chance here. Second shot is missed. And the rebound taken by Kaya Hurst off the free throw. Up ahead, Sage, Colling. There on the left-hand wing. 2-1 lead for the Tommies. Dropped off for Sage. Missed the shot. Rebound Hurst. Putback is good and one. There for Kaya Hurst. Already with a couple of boards and a couple of buckets here in the contest. Foul will go on Cameron Adams. That is her first, team's first. And Hurst at the line. Complete the old-fashioned three-point play. She does just that. Kaya Hurst leading the team 5-1 here in the early going. Good ball movement up the floor here behind the Green Wave. Adams again at the left-hand side, dropped off for Fitzpatrick. Now Berg, top of the key, on the give and go. It's interrupted as Vodova takes it, swings it back over to Berg. Floater on the baseline is in and out, and Ovdam pulls down the rebound there for the Tommies. Colling up ahead to Ovdam. Hurst, Sage. Looking inside for Ovdam, kicks it back out, Colling. Extra pass to Sage. Good ball movement there by the Tommies. Kick out Tozer. Everybody touches here on this trip down the floor. 15 on the shot clock. Sage for three. Doinks off the mark and the rebound. Taken in by Fitzpatrick. She draws the foul as well on Jalen Ovdam. Ovdam's first, team's second. As the Green Wave get another shot to try and get their first made field goal of the contest. I believe it's the first time the Green Wave have trailed in any of the games today. I think they scored at the outset in both the C squad and the JV contest. No, the JV for sure. As that shot is scooped up and missed. Rebound, second chance by the Green Wave, miss. And Hurst gets the rebound out of the air. Bring it back up quickly there for Sage. Hurst for three, off the mark, and the rebound. Colling flies in there for the board and the bucket. And it is a 7-1 lead for Thompson. Green Wave need a bucket here. On the runner, missed it left side. Rebound, but she lost it there for Berg. East Grand Forks is 0 for 5 to start the game. As Skylar Rusted is on the floor, the junior, number 12, will come in there for the Green Wave. All moving up the floor quickly there to Tozer. Now Colling. They're going to get it back to Tozer. She gets it away from Vodova. Three ball, Colling, short left side. Rebound Hurst, putback is missed. Rebound Tozer. Third opportunity there for the Tommies. Hurst tries to pirouette. She cannot, and it's the first turnover of the game for the Tommies. Vodova back on the floor quickly. Vodova steps into a jumper. Got it to fall. Tatum Vodova. The first bucket of the game for the Green Wave. Also on the floor, by the way, Ellie Marcotte, the freshman. Tozer looking for the Green Wave, that is. Tozer looking inside to Sage. It's back out around to Colling, left side. Now top of the key for Sage. Watched there by Rusted. Dropped off there in the corner. Ovdam and Tozer both there. Says you take it. Colling in the corner. Hurst for three. Missed. Rebound and taken there by Fitzpatrick. Up ahead there for Adams. The Green Wave. Rusted in the corner now. Vodova nearly halfway through the quarter. Vodova step back three. Doinks off the back of the iron, and a rebound will fall to Rusted. She flips it back out to the Green Wave for another chance. Rusted on the baseline, looking for Vodova through her legs to the corner, stepped out of bounds. This Grand Forks will turn it over there. As it'll now come back to Thompson. Andy Schwab in the contest here for the Tommies. Looking for Sage, and she draws the foul. Foul this time. It's going to go against Skylar Rusted. That's her first, team's second of the quarter. Both teams now with 2 team fouls here in this quarter. Is Addie Sage at the line for 2. First is good. It was Taylor Bird steps onto the floor back for Fitzpatrick to get a rest. Onto the floor, once again, Emma Marcotte. As stepping out is Cameron Adams. Sage, second at the line, is good. Tommies have made their first 3 free throws. And they've made 3 out of 7, or 3 out of 9, from the field, shooting 33%. As the Green Wave shooting just 1 for 6 to start. Vodova couldn't hold on, and the Green Wave turned it over for the 3rd time here this evening. Of course, asking on the, well, we'll get this one up ahead to Tozer. Tozer travel. Back-to-back turnovers for both these teams. Of course, I was asking Coach Cassie Zimney on the pregame coach's comments, say, what's been the secret to your success? He kind of started out humdrum early on, 500 and winning 6 of the last 7. She said, jokingly said, well, the girls have finally started to listen to me. Both excellent coaches here in their own right here, of course, with Zimney patrolling the sides there for East Grand Forks as Rusted patrols the paint for the Green Wave. On the baseline, nice find, and the lay-in there for Ellie Marcotte. Rusted on the assist, and it's 9-5. Jason Brand of the Tommies. Working with the ball here now is Hurst. Driving, shooting, missing, rebounding, put backing, missing, rebounding again, put backing, not quite there. And Vodova will pull down the rebound this time. Back come the Green Wave. Hurst already with 6 rebounds. Barely 5 minutes into the game. Shot is up and missed. Make it 7 boards for Kaya Hurst, but a steal. Rusted had it and a travel. 7 combined turnovers, 14 combined points. As Ovdom back in the floor for the Tommies, in for Tozer. Again, Kaya Hurst already halfway to a double-double, more than that, with 5 points and 7 boards. Claire Colling brings it up the floor here, poked away by Rusted out of bounds. It'll stay Thompson basketball. Battle of the Green and Whites here tonight. Game where you can kind of take the pressure off a little bit, as this means absolutely nothing to any standings whatsoever. But you want bragging rights, especially for the Green Wave. They want to complete the North Dakota sweep. Inside, Hurst. Nice ball movement. Schwab for 3. Kaboom! Andy Schwab drills the 3. Nice assist there for Jalen Ovdom. And it's a 12-5 lead for the Tommies, their largest of the contest. They've led the entire way so far. Vodova driving, shooting, and it's a blocking foul against the Tommies. It's going to go against Claire Colling, her first, team's 3rd. And Tatum Vodova back at the free throw line there for 2 shots. Actually, she's at the free throw line for the first time here this evening. Vodova's first is missed. As on the floor there for the Green Wave, Fitzpatrick and Adams come back on the floor for Rusted and Ellie Marcotte. Vodova will get another chance. Her second is good. By the way, in the early going, according to my count anyway, the Green Wave are getting out-rebounded by Kaya Hurst by herself. Kaya Hurst, 7 rebounds. The Green Wave with 6 in the early going. Colling and the Tommies break the press. Schwab driving, travel. 4 turnovers both sides as Tozer steps back on the floor for Colling. We've had a 6-player lineup so far for the Tommies, a 7-player lineup so far for the Green Wave. Although Jossie Oster played a lot of that JV contest, so going to get some rest, of course. She would be the next one off the bench for the Tommies. Nice runner, a missed shot, and Kaya Hurst once again with a rebound. Spin move for Sage. That worked a few games ago against, I believe, Central Cass. Doesn't work there as it's a jump ball. It'll stay Tommy basketball, and Kaya Hurst, she might get double-digit rebounds in the first quarter. As we get an officials timeout here. I think they resend the shot clock to 29 seconds. And we have 1:28 here in the opening quarter on this fast-moving Nodak Insurance Company. Agent Chris Moen scoreboard. Hurst, Schwab, Ovdom, Sage in the corner. They do a little shake and bake. Dropped off back for Tozer, now round the horn right side. Back to the left towards Sage. Hurst trying to find the opening. 12 on the shot clock. Backing down. Shot is up and missed. Rebound to the floor, and we get a foul. Foul's going to go here against Thompson. Go against Andy Schwab. That is her first. Team's fourth. Last one to give for the Tommies. As the Green Wave, 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the first quarter. So far, the Tommies 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Could go for a 2 for 1 here, but a steal. Schwab and stolen right back by the Green Wave, and stolen right back by Jalen Ovdom. Hurst, outlet up ahead to Tozer. Tozer, Schwab, spin move inside. Layup is up and good for Andy Schwab. Schwab and Hurst both with 5 points to lead all scores. It's a 14-6 lead, and the Tommies' lead is 8. Vodova, they're going to drop it off, and Sage gets it back. Shot clock turned off with Tozer. Inside to Schwab. Schwab on the baseline trying to bounce it back, and the Green Wave take it away, and they turn it right back over. Boy, we have had a combined 14 turnovers in the first quarter. Hey, look, there's 14.4 on the clock and 14 points for the Tommies. Funny how those things work. Hurst inbound baseline left. Gets it into Tozer. Sage, Schwab, 10 seconds. Looking for number 10. Here's Hurst back to Schwab with 7 and 6. Into Avda, missed the shot but draws the foul. Foul will go against McKaylee Fitzpatrick, her first, team's third. And Jalen Avdom at the free throw line there for 2 shots. First one is missed. That's the first miss of the game for the Tommies from the free throw line. Trying to be the 5th different Tommy to get into the scorebook here, point-wise. And she does just that. 15-6, 3, 2, bottom of 1, half-court heave of the horn. Oh, my goodness, that nearly went in. 15-6 at the end of the first quarter on the Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moen scoreboard. The Tommies lead the battle, the green and white.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
This second from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Coming back for the second quarter on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin, Sarah Mager on the camera this evening. And the Tommy JV and C squad both coming up short by double digits to the Green Wave. But the Tommies lead by nearly double digits after the first quarter. They nearly force a turnover there, and they do. Ovdom picks up the steal, and the Green Wave have coughed it up 9 times in this game so far. Sage, Colling, Tozer, Hurst, corner, driving, kick out, Colling, Tozer, step back 3 in the way, short, rebound, Hurst, chucked it up there, but a missed shot deflected there by the, actually I'll just say a deflection out of bounds by the Green Wave. Hurst inbound to Sage for 3, kaboom on a rattle, Addison Sage drills the 3 as Kaya Hurst. 5 points, 9 boards, and an assist now. 18-6. The lead is up to a dozen. Free ball is short. Rebound tipped to Ovdom. Up ahead, Tozer missed. Rebound. Tozer got the rebound, but out of bounds. And so the Green Wave here will get this one back. in search of a bucket. They had just 2 of those in the first quarter. 3 ball. Kaboom! In the corner, Cameron Adams drills the 3. That's the first assist of the game for East Grand Forks. Hurst, Colling, Ovdam, Sage, off the screen from Ovdam, Sage. Way around back to Ovdam, now Tozer. Ovdam in the lane, block, gets it back. Tozer, Sage, 8 on the shot clock, spin move. Maybe a kick ball, but the Green Wave pick it up either way. Drop down, shot is good. On the lane there, Cameron Adams, 5 straight points there for the Green Wave. Berg on the dime that time. And the Tommies back with it. Still up by 7. Hurst for 3. Kaboom! Kaya Hurst. Ovdam with another great find. He's got 2 assists on the game. The lead is back up to 10, 21-11. 5:50 remaining here in the opening half. Adams on the drive, feeling it. Missed the shot, though. Rebound. Putback is good by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick now, 3 boards, 3 points. Lead down to 8, 21-13. Hurst really walked there. Colling, Sage. Break the soft press. Cross court, Tozer steps in with 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Hurst flies in. That's her 10th rebound of the half already. Dropped off there for Ovdam. Now Sage on the drive, and Addison Sage up to 7 points now for the Tommies, 23-13. 5:10 remaining here in the opening half as the Green Wave turn it over for the 10th time in this contest. Andy Schwab back on the floor there for Thompson and for Hurst again, who exits with 2 points away from a double-double in the first half. Ahead to Schwab, Tozer, Colling, Ovdam, Schwab, Tozer, looking inside and taken away. Fitzpatrick on the steal. Trying to keep there and does for the Green Wave, trying to find down low. Good ball movement. Vadova for 3. Kaboom! Tatum Vadova. Nice find there. I believe that was Skylar Rusted on the assist. Be her second of the game there for the Green Wave, and the lead down to 7, 23-16. Tozer zips it on over to Ovdam, right side, driving inside, shot is up and one for Jalen Ovdam. Her first made field goal of the contest. Now 5 different Tommies have at least 2 points, excuse me, on the game. On the floor there for the Green Wave, this is Ella Gerber, the senior. Also on the floor recently, Carly Walsh, senior number 20, got on the floor as Ovdam completes the old-fashioned 3-point play. Jalen Ovdam right now 4 points, 2 assists, and a board, and a 26-16 lead for the Tommies. Vadova flies in for the 3. Off the mark, rebound taken by Walsh. Down low, Vadova draws the foul. Shot does not count. As the foul will go against Jordan Tozer. That's her first, team's first. That was Cameron Adams back on the floor there. Quick trip there. That was Taylor Bird goes to the bench. Bound Adams, right to Rusted, back to Adams. Walsh. Vadova. Skips it on over to Rusted. Extra feed to Adams. Off the screen from Vadova. Not about a 3. Might have been a give and go. We'll call that a block and a steal there. As Ovdam takes it away for the Tommies. Sage in the corner. A little miscommunication there as both teams have now turned it over combined 20 times in this first half. Kaya Hurst back out on the floor. There again, she's a bucket away from a double-double in the first half. 8 points, 10 boards, and an assist for Kaya Hurst. Right-hand side there for Walsh. Now the corner goes Adams. Rusted. Vadova for 3. Kaboom! Tatum Vadova. Rusted with another find, and Skylar Rusted with 3 dimes already here in the first half. All movement up the floor there for the Tommies. Schwab dropped off Ovdom. Colling going to drive. Schwab, looking back in for Colling. That's the second straight possession. The Tommies have just been point-blank miscommunicating. That's not what Jason Bren wants to see there for his Tommy ladies. Adams on the left-hand side. Poked away. Tozer nearly with the steal. The Green Wave keep. 3-ball, Vodova feeling it in and out this time. And the rebound, Adams flies in for the putback. And a timeout is called by Jason Bren of the Tommies. Thompson, they led by as much as a dozen. Their lead is trimmed to 5 with 2:42 to go here in the opening half on the Nodak Insurance Company and Chris Moen scoreboard.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Out of the timeout on our Nodak Insurance Company, aging Chris Moen scoreboard. Thompson 26, East Grand Forks 21. The Green Wave slowly but surely chipping away at the lead as we got a foul against the Green Wave. That's going to go against Ellie Marcotte. Her first, team's first. Excuse me, team's second. I'm missing a foul there. As Colling. The Tommies. Tozer driving, blocked out of bounds. Is Addie Sage going to get back into the game? Sage will come in for Schwab. So the 5 starters back out on the floor. Also on the floor for the first time for the Green Wave, Lainey Hams, a freshman. The only freshman on the varsity roster. On the floor here now. Sage. Left side of the paint, wheels around. Tozer now. Hurst for 3. Kaboom! Kaya Hurst, that's a double-double. Tozer with the assist. Hurst now 11 points, 10 boards, and an assist as Vodova back the other way with a bucket. Tatum Vodova with 8 points herself in this second quarter, 11 for the game. Colling, jumper is good. I'll give the assist to Ovdom on that one. That'll be Ovdom's third as Claire Colling now up to 4 points. 31-23. Flurry of offense here with 100 seconds to go in the opening half. Ellie Marcotte with it now. Driving baseline, closed out there by Sage. Nice find to Hams. Lainey Hams on the board. Marcotte with the assist. And it is 31-25 as that one's knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to the Green Wave. Turnover there by the Tommies. Their 11th of the game so far. Both teams now with 11 turnovers in this opening half. Vodova starting to get juice now. Drops it down to Hams. Hams missed it long. Rebound taken by Claire Colling. Back up the floor. We get a charge against Addison Sage. That's her first. Team second. It's turnover number 12 for the Tommies. As I think they got to reset the shot clock or something there, and they did just that. The Green Wave, they have not led this entire game. They have not gotten it down, obviously, to a single possession since the early stages of the contest. When Thompson went on a 7-1 run to start the game. Vodova closed out. Ovdom trying to get the steal, and we get a travel first. Both teams now with 12 turnovers in this first half. 6 assists for the Tommies, 6 assists for the Green Wave. So both at a -6 ratio there. Tozer down to the baseline for Sage. Sage on a little dribble drive. About an 18-second differential between shot and game clock. 3-ball for Hurst is missed. Cowling tracks down the rebound, but she throws it away. And we get a whistle here. And a foul on Jordan Tozer. That's her second. The first Tommy with more than one foul here tonight, as Schwab will come off the bench. Final 30 seconds and almost 31. Shot clock turned off there for the Green Wave. Inbound to Vodova. Dropped off now for Adams. Rustad in the corner. Vodova finds some space. Missed the shot. Short rebound to Jalen Ovdom. And Schwab brings it up the floor here quickly. Up ahead to Sage for three. In and out. Rebound Sage. Another chance there for the Tommies. Out to Hurst. Hurst. Schwab with 7 and 6. Ovdom. Schwab 4, 3, 2, and Adams. That's nowhere near a half-court heave of the horn. 31-25 is our score at the end of the first half on the Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moen's scoreboard. Halftime stats and analysis next.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade Pull-Type Bulldozer Blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
At the half on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin, Sarah Mager on the camera here this evening, and we got most adorable basketball going on of all time. Love to see the next generation of Thompson Tommies get their chance to compete on the floor. The big kids, the Thompson Tommies, are leading 31-25 at the half on the Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moen scoreboard. Chris is an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. And Thompson had all the answers in the first quarter. They were up big, up by as much as a dozen on the Green Wave. They led 15-6 at the end of the first quarter. But the Green Wave, they found their offense and outscored the Tommies 19-16 in the second quarter. So 21 combined points in the first quarter and 35 combined points in the second. Your leading scorers, both with 11 points. Kaya Hurst with a double-double in the first half. 11 points, 10 rebounds, and an assist as well. Other scores for the Tommies, Addison Sage with 7, Andy Schwab 5, and 4 each for Claire Colleen and Jalen Ovdom. Leading scorer for East Grand Forks is Tatum Vadova with 11. A couple made three-pointers in the second quarter. Helps. 7 for Cameron Adams, 3 for McKaylee Fitzpatrick, and 2 each for Lainey Hams and Ellie Marcotte. Team-wise, the Tommies are out-rebounding the Green Wave 17-10. At one point, it was Kaya Hurst, 7 rebounds, and the Green Wave with 6. So since that point, the Tommies have out-rebounded the Green Wave 10-4. Shooting-wise, both teams shooting 40+% from the field. Thompson shooting 42%, 11 of 26. East Grand Forks 10-20 for 50% from the field. Again, as I mentioned, 17-10 is the rebound margin. Thompson over East Grand Forks. Both teams with 6 assists. 3 for Jalen Ovdom and 3 for Skylar Rusted lead their respective teams, Thompson and East Grand Forks. Tommies with 14 turnovers in the first half. East Grand Forks with 12. The Green Wave 2 of 4 from the free throw line and in the first half. And the Tommies are 5 of 6 from the charity stripe here in the first half. And the Tommies' largest lead was 12. We have had no ties and no lead changes since the opening tip, and nobody with more than 2 fouls in the first half. Again, that's our halftime stats and analysis on the Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moen's scoreboard. The Tommies lead East Grand Forks 31-25. We'll take a quick break. Back some score updates next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Looking for furniture that's more than just ordinary? At the Lighting Gallery, we hand select every piece of furniture that reflects unique style and will stand the test of time. Handcrafted with unparalleled quality, every table, chair, sofa, and accent chair is built to last. Whether you're designing your dream home or upgrading your current space, our experienced team at the Lighting Gallery is here to bring your vision to life. Visit us at the Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
And at the half, again, 31-25, Thompson with the lead over East Grand Forks. As they end the bingo here quickly. At the half, we take a check of the scoreboard. Let's check our Your Live Event Network here first. Boy-girl doubleheader between Northern Cass and Kindred. As we check in on the boys contest. And final score here on that one. See here. 74-40. Kindred. Big win over Northern Cass. Boys basketball. Girls contest. That is in the pregame still. Other games on YourLiveEvent.com this evening. Climax Fisher boys hosting Crookston tonight. And it's just early going in the first half, 5-4. Climax Fisher with the early lead there. And Central Cass Oak Grove Also in action tonight, it's 6-0 Central Cass with the early lead over Oak Grove. That one in Fargo. So again, a quick update there of the scores. Let's see if I can get some scores around the state here real quick before we get going with the second half. Girls basketball Division A, Devils Lake leading Valley City 17-16 at the end of the first quarter. That's number 3 versus number 4. South Prairie Max, Carrington, no report on that one yet, but that should be underway. Tonight's Division B, Maple River leading Enderlin 41-17 at the end of the first half. Number 3 Central McLean leading Garrison 29-26. Garrison receive votes Langdon area leading Cavalier 48-21. And number 2 Kimmer Bobels leading Ray 20-6. Score updates there as we get to the start of the second half. Starters out on the floor for both teams. For the Tommies, Sage, Hurst, Colling, Tozer, and Ovdam. And for the Green Wave, Emma Marcotte, Fitzpatrick, Berg, Adams, and Vodova to start the second half. Sage flies the 3. Kaboom! Addison Sage with the 3. Second Tommy to double digits here tonight. And Claire Colling picks up the assist. Lead back up to 9, 34-25. Vodova steps into a jumper and 1. Tatum Vodova, now your leading scorer across the board with 13 points. And the foul will go against Kaya Hurst. It's her second, team's first. As Vodova, 1 for 2 at the line here this evening. First one is up, and it is missed. And the rebound just falls to Kaya Hurst. 11 points, 11 boards for Hurst. Tozer finding Ovdam. Good find. Jalen Ovdam now up to 6 points. Tozer with a couple of dimes. 36-27 now. Vodova. Moving. Round the horn in the corner. 3-ball Adams. Kaboom! Cameron Adams now up to 10 points. Fitzpatrick with the find. And it's 36-30. Hurst. Thompson off to Tozer. Down to Ovdam. Thompson off Colling. Colling looking inside. Back to Ovdam. Now Tozer. Not about the 3. Won't take it. Bombs it in the corner to Hurst. Kaboom! Kaya Hurst. Tozer with another find. She's up to 3 assists now. Hurst now 14 points, 11 boards, and an assist. 39-30, 6.5 remaining here in the third. Fitzpatrick on the drive. Missed the shot and rebound. Ovdam will take it. And there's a miss down for the Tommies. Vodova will take it away for the Green Wave. Vodova missed but draws a foul. And that'll go against Jalen Ovdam. That's her second. Team second. As Vodova back to the free throw line. First one is missed. Vodova having a rough time at the line here tonight. 1 of 4. There for the junior. Second one is good. 39-31 here now. Sage double teamed there by Marcotte and Adams. Tommy's break with Tozer. Gonna drive baseline. Colling. Hurst. Gonna direct traffic. Hurst back to Sage. Inside Ovdam. Put is up and good for Jalen Ovdam. Sage on the find there that time. Ovdam now up to 8 points in the contest, 41-31. Adams missed the shot and a foul on Tozer. Jordan Tozer, that's her third. Team's third. And Cameron Adams at the free throw line now will take 2 shots. First one is good. Adams second is good. Back down to 8. And nearly a steal. Tozer finds Sage. Jumper is up and missed. Rebound, Sage. Second chance for the Tommies. Outlet to Tozer. Missed. Rebound, a foul. First. Ovdum's third. Team's fourth. Danny Schwab and Jossie Oster onto the floor. Oster for the first time there. The 5'8" freshman guard forward. As they're on the left-hand side. Berg try to kick it out to Vodova, and Vodova lost. It's her first turnover of the second half. East Grand Forks giving it back there to the Tommies. Sage. Hurst poked away in a steal. Berg. And Hurst pirouettes from behind and gets the block. And so we'll do it again. Inbound for Adams. Vodova for 3. I've been blocked out of the air. And it's taken away there by the Tommies. Hurst for 3. Kaboom! Kaya Hurst. Schwab on the dime that time. 44-33 Hurst. Another unbelievable night. 17 points, 11 rebounds, and an assist. Adams looking to drive. Slings it up there. Missed. Rebound up for grabs, and Fitzpatrick comes away with it. Second chance there for the Green Wave. Berg for 3. Miss. Berg with a rebound. Dropped off now this time. Miss. And Schwab will take the rebound this time. Andy Schwab up the floor there for the Tommies. Hurst. Colling. Sage. 4-3. Off the mark. Berg pulls down another rebound. And a foul against Thompson. Claire Colling, that is her second. And we get free throws the rest of the way here for the Green Wave, who did not attempt a free throw in the second quarter. There were 2 of 4 in the first half, all coming in the first quarter. They're 3 of 5 here in the third, make it 3 of 6. As Berg can't get that one to fall. We get a trio coming in here. Kelsey Spildy, the sophomore, out of the floor for the first time. Rusted and Ellie Marcotter back on the floor as well, as Berg misses both. Fitzpatrick, though, with the board. She can't get it to finish, and she'll go to the line now. Andy Schwab with her second. Of course, the bonus land as Fitzpatrick. The free throw line. First is up and good. Mac Fitzpatrick there with 4 points. Make it 5. 44-35 here under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sage. Oster went through her hands, and Fitzpatrick got the steal. Drops it off. There for Marcotte. Left side for Spildy. Spildy, she'll take her own number. Missed. Rebound taken by Marcotte. Second chance there for the Green Wave. Dropped off for Berg. Puts it up and in. Berg with a bucket. The lead is down to 7, 44-37. 3:20 remaining here as we get a reach-in foul on Spildy. Kelsey Spildy, her first. Team's first of the half, first of the quarter, of course, as well. As Jordan Tozer back on the floor there. And the timeout is called Jason Brend and the Tommies. On the Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Chris Moen scoreboard, Thompson 44, East Grand Forks 37.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota, Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
And coming out of the timeout tier, 44-37. Tommy's with the ball as Vadova's back on the floor there for the Green Wave. Hurst in the corner for Sage. Kick out Tozer, back to Sage. Sage driving, shooting, missing, rebound to Spildy. She nearly gets spilled. As jump ball, Green Wave will take the ball. And Spildy picks up the rebound. Her first of the game. Spildy deals it to Vadova. Shot is missed, and the rebound to the floor. It's a jump ball, and possession goes back to the Tommies. Both teams taking care of the ball much better here in the second half. Just 2 turnovers each. Both had a combined 26 in that opening half. Sage on the move. Maybe tried to do too much there and turns it over. Up ahead, Rusted. Missed shot, but she draws the foul. So she'll go to the line for 2. See who this one's on. Andy Schwab, that is her third. It's the 7th foul called against Thompson this quarter. Of course, they don't go beyond 5 anymore. And Skylar Rusted's first shot is missed. Rusted's had a nice game. Just not point-wise. She's gotten 3 assists and a rebound. Contributed to some good ball movement there. She tries to get her first point of the contest. Second shot is missed as well, and the rebound, fight for it. Vadova pulls it down. Second chance there for the Green Wave. Looking for Berg down low, and she cannot keep. And so the Green Wave turn it over. Hurst. And 10 rebounds in the first half, just 1 so far in the second. By the way, on the floor for the Tommies, Nora Goulet, the 5'5 junior guard, on the floor for the first time here this evening. Colling, Goulet. Now Tozer. Dropped off for Hurst in the corner. Colling. Sage. Goulet. Tozer. 9 on the shot clock. Tozer for 3. Kaboom! Jordan Tozer's first bucket of the game. Goulet on the assist. It is 47-37. About 100 seconds left here in this third quarter. Vadova. Back to Spildy. Marcotte, Ellie Marcotte. Going to drive, Spildy. And it's a turnover there by the Green Wave. On an over and back. As Adams back on the floor there for the Green Wave, and Emma Marcotte's back on the floor there as well. And so inbound there for the Tommies. Lead by 10 with 90 seconds to go in the third. Goulet off the screen from Colling. Sage. Colling. Tozer, why not? Short this time. Hurst flies in for the rebound. Second chance for the Tommies. Hurst goes on the attack and scores. Kaya Hurst now up to 12 points. 19 points, 12 rebounds. Trying to go for a 20-15 here on points and rebounds. Hurst completes the end one. Does have the 20 points there. along with the 12 boards and a 15-37 lead. It is the largest of the game for the Tommies at 13. Vodova on the drive, missed, got her own rebound. Second chance there for the Green Wave. Adams dropped off. Now Vodova and a foul. Vodova went to the basket. Or no, it's going to be an offensive foul. Looks like an armbar on Kelsey Spildy. That is her third. And the team's third, of the quarter. Colling. There's Oster on the floor for the Tommies. Goulet for three. Just off the mark. Rebound Adams. On the one and done for the Tommies. Adams flying in. Vodova for three. In and out. Rebound Goulet. And back come the Tommies. Sage. Goulet finds it. Colling. Waits for the jumper. Oster. Waits again. Oster shot is up and good. Chassie Oster's first bucket of the game. 52-37. 10 seconds left in the third. 15-point lead for the Tommies. Vodova with 3-2. Step back three blocked by Hurst. Vodova got it back. Could not finish the job. At the end of the third quarter, Thompson with the lead. 52-37 over East Grand Forks on the Nodak Insurance Company. It's Chris Moen's scoreboard.
Your home for North Dakota postseason wrestling is yourliveevent.com. Tune in to our coverage of the East Region Individual Girls Wrestling Tournament and the Class B East Region Individual Boys Wrestling Tournament on yourliveevent.com. Our coverage begins on Friday, February 14th from Castleton for the Girls East Region Individual Tournament, followed by the Class B East Region Boys Individual Wrestling Tournament in Grafton on Saturday, February 15th on yourliveevent.com.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Fourth quarter on yourliveevent.com. James Martin, Sarah Mager on the camera this evening as the East Grand Forks Green Wave, unless they can mount a comeback here, they won't be able to pick up the sweep as their teams won the C squad of the JV as Adams missed the shot, but she draws the foul. And so it'll be on Ovdam. That's Ovdam's fourth. Team's first. As the first shot there for Adams is missed. And boy, the Green Wave got a ton of opportunities at the free throw line this half, but they have not come up with a lot of them. As Adams misses the second, they're 5 of 13 from the free throw line here in the second half. Claire Colling picked up the rebound there, her fourth rebound of the game. Sage couldn't get it to fall. Vodova takes it away here, up ahead to Adams. Flings up a prayer not answered. Rebound, second chance. Vodova for three. Kaboom! Tatum Vodova starting to get going again. As that's a turnover there by the Tommies. Vodova watches it go out of bounds and will stay. Green Wave basketball. Abby Olsen checks in for the first time tonight for Thompson. Olsen, the 5'9" junior for number 33, and a timeout is called by Jason Bren and the Tommies. 52-40, 7:20 remaining in regulation on yourliveevent.com.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
And off that Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Chris Moen scoreboard. Again, he's an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. It's 52-40. Green Wave with the ball, down by a dozen. Adams and Vodova, they've been doing most of the scoring here tonight for the Green Wave. Rustad, back to Vodova. With the dribble by Rustad. And poked away by Sage. Rustad gets it back. 12 on the shot clock. Tozer comes in nearly with the steal. Get a jump ball. It'll go back to Thompson. And Abby Olson on the floor after Avna picked up her 4th foul of the game. Colling, Sage looking to corral it, and Sage turns it over. Hurst with the steal and the score. Kaya Hurst, 22 points, 12 rebounds, a steal and a block, plus maybe 2 steals, 2 blocks by this point, 54-40. 3-ball by Marcotte, missed it. Rebound Rustad, putback is missed, but she draws the foul. And Skylar Rustad, no points yet tonight, but 3 assists and 2 boards as the foul goes against Abby Olson. It's her first, team second. Rustad at the line, missed it. 5 of 14 at the line in the second half for the Green Wave. Rustad makes it there. That's the first make of the 4th quarter for the Green Wave. 54-41. Hurst, Colling. Colling. Sage, 3-ball, kaboom! Madison Sage. 13 points for her tonight. Colling with another assist, her second in that department, and it's the largest lead of the game for the Tommies at 16. Vodova steps into a jumper, that's short, and Sage gets the rebound out of the air. Sage wheels it back around, calls her own number, missed, rebound Hurst. Looking for assistance. Whacked in the face as Tozer's 3. Kaboom! Jordan Tozer. As the lead is up to 19 now. This might be too far away for the Green Wave as Cassie Zimney will call the timeout. 60-41, 5:35 remaining here in regulation. That Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Chris Moen scoreboard.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Looking for furniture that's more than just ordinary? At the Lighting Gallery, we hand select every piece of furniture that reflects unique style and will stand the test of time. Handcrafted with unparalleled quality, every table, chair, sofa, and accent chair is built to last. Whether you're designing your dream home or upgrading your current space, our experienced team at the Lighting Gallery is here to bring your vision to life. Visit us at the Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
Turnover out of the timeout against the Green Wave. Sends the ball back to the Thompson Tommies. Addison Sage finds his way to Tozer. Tozer, Sage, or to Colling, excuse me. Back to Tozer in the corner. Sage, going to drive. Tozer for 3. Kaboom! Jordan Tozer, it's her third made three-pointer of the contest. 9 points, 3 assists and a board for Jordan Tozer, 63-41. Left wing for Fitzpatrick, now Berg. Berg cooking inside, and 1 for Fitzpatrick, McKaylee Fitzpatrick. Foul's gonna go against Addison Sage, her second, team's third. And so Fitzpatrick back at the line there. for 2 shots, or for 1 shot, excuse me, 1 shot. And that shot is good. As Hams comes in for the Green Wave. 1-2-2 full court press there by the Green Wave. Hurst, Colling, bounce it up ahead to Sage. Sage, Tozer. Hurst, driving, kick out, Colling. And that's a foul against Skylar Rusted. That is her second, team's first. As Andy Schwab checks back in for Abby Olson. Inbound there. Hurst gets it back from Tozer. Flips it on out to Schwab. Now Sage. The drive, Tozer. Hurst, extra pass to Schwab. Schwab looking to go inside. The floater is up and missed. Rebound to Berg, and she draws the foul as well. Taylor Berg pulling down her 4th rebound of the game. Wadova is the team leader with 5. As Clark Colling charged with her 3rd. Team's 4th. Last one again for the Tommies, leading by 19. And by as much as 22. Berg. Hams. Vodova. Vodova calls her own number, missed. Hurst pulls down another rebound, up ahead to Sage. Sage slings it up there, missed. Tozer with the rebound, gets it out to Hurst. Dropped off for Colling. 3 ball for Tozer, missed. Rebound taken by Berg. And back come the Green Wave. Vodova for 3. Long rebound, chased down by Berg. Taylor Berg, 5 rebounds in the second half alone. Can't come up with a point there as Kaya Hurst pulls down another. She's got 5 rebounds in the second half. Sage looking for Tozer. That's knocked out of bounds. As Hurst and the Tommies keep. Hurst chucks it to Sage. Colling, Schwab, Tozer. Colling, Hurst, Colling, and back to Sage. She'll fire the 3. Doinks off the mark of the rebound. Berg again. And Schwab gets the steal. Hands it off there to Tozer. Up ahead, it's out of bounds. It'll stay Tommy basketball as we get subs coming in. Carly Walsh and Kelsey Spildy back on the floor there for the Green Wave. Hurst inbound. Into Sage. And Tozer. Colling. Hurst. Driving baseline, turnaround is, oh my goodness. How do you stop that? Just no way to stop Kaya Hurst. 24 points, 15 rebounds. 2 points, or 2 assists rather, as the jumper for Hams is missed, but a foul. As foul goes against Andy Schwab. It's her 4th, 15 fouls. Her free throws the rest of the way as Hams first is short. Obdam checks back in for Schwab. Starters get out there for another, well, maybe 30 seconds, minute or so. As Hams makes the second. 65-45. Here are the final couple minutes of this one. Thompson going to win their 3rd in a row. This Grand Forks will drop just their 2nd game in the last 8, I do believe. Colling in the corner, lost it for a moment, gets it back. Colling driving, Sage Driving baseline, slings it out to Ovdam. Extra pass to Tozer for three. Off the mark right side. Hurst pulls down another rebound, and she draws the foul. Mayo Kaya. 16 rebounds. Go along with those now 25 points. Hurst delivers again. She's made all 4 of her free throws tonight, 4 three-pointers, 5 two-point baskets. We get a foul on the other end. Jordan Tozer, it's her 4th. Shot is missed at the free throw line by Berg. As Ella Gerber back on the floor there for the Green Wave. Berg's second is good. 67-46. 95 seconds to go. Starters still out there for the Tommies. Again, the JV&C squad, they played a lot. So letting the varsity play it out here. Sage, Ovdam, back to Tozer. Tozer, round to Hurst in the corner. Hurst, back around. Tozer drops it into Ovdam. Ovdam back out, calling for three. Just off the mark, hits the top of the backboard as well. And coming in for the Green Wave, that's Kayla Carpenter. The sophomore's on the floor for the first time here in the varsity contest. A couple more possessions here for the respective teams. Walsh, Spildy, Gerber, long two, missed, rebound, Hurst again. Up ahead towards Sage, and we get a wrestle away there. Down low, Hams. Lady Hams on the find by Walsh. Hurst back with it there. Sage will just hold it here as the Tommies, they will need to take a shot. But that would pretty much end the game once they do. Tozer, and well, they might just let it go to like half a second. And they will. Well, 1.4, a little bit more than half a second. But Tommies will go to 12-4 on the season. The Green Wave falls at 12-9 on the year. The final score in the Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Chris Moen scoreboard. Thompson 67, East Grand Forks 48. We'll come back with post-game stats and analysis next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
This is Chris Brecken from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It's a final on YourLiveEvent.com on the Nodak Insurance Company. Agent Chris Moen scoreboard. Thompson 67, East Grand Forks 46 is the final here. Thompson Tommy's wire-to-wire victory. The Green Wave had a really nice second quarter to keep it close, but Thompson just was too much, especially in the second half. That was a highlight night for Kaya Hurst. Double-double tonight. Almost to the max, almost a 20-20 night for Hurst as she picks up here 26 points and 17 rebounds to my account, along with 2 assists, smattering of steals and blocks as well. Crazy stuff there for the Tommy Jr. Again, Thompson, they led it 15-6 at the end of the first quarter, but the Green Wave outscored them in the second quarter 19-16. Thompson came back and in the third quarter outscoring the Green Wave 21-12 to make it a 52-37 lead, and then 15-9 was the final margin, or 15-11 was the. I might have to. Reevaluate the scores here, but we'll double check that. At any rate, Thompson outscoring the Green Wave in 3 out of the 4 quarters. But again, the final here, 67-46, as the Thompson Tommies defeat the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Green Wave go to 12-9 on the year. The Tommies with the 12-4. Postgame will be tying up more of the postgame stats and analysis here coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Back here with one of our Enbridge Energy players of the game here this evening. Jalen Odom, a nice, well-rounded game overall, picking up 8 points along with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and got in a little bit of foul trouble there, Jalen. But kind of walk me through your season and how you think it's going so far for you and the ladies.
You know, I think that we may have started out a little bit slow, but as the season's gone on, we've gotten a lot closer and started working on like team building, and I think that's really improved our game just as a team.
What do you've done personally to try to improve your game as you've earned a starting spot?
Yeah.
Walk me through the work it's taken to get to the starting role.
Just like after a few seasons of being injured, it's really important to just work on like the little things, and that's what I've been doing.
What's been your favorite moment, favorite memory so far in a Tommy uniform?
I have to say the same as Jordan said last year in the state championship when Brenna made that layup. That was crazy.
And kind of take me through kind of yourself personally, some of the things maybe you do to get focused before a game, music, food, just superstitions, all that.
Yeah, so basically our whole team probably goes and gets a tea from a nutrition shop in Grand Forks, so that's one thing. And then I always like to listen to music to just get in the headspace.
What's on the playlist?
A lot of country.
A lot of country, all right.
Yep.
Favorite artist?
It's Chris Stapleton.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yep.
all right. Well, we don't think you should probably leave. We think that you should stay here at Thompson and continue to contribute. Jalen Odom, one of our Enbridge Energy players of the game tonight, Enbridge.com. Enbridge, Enbridge.com for career opportunities as life takes energy. Again, congratulations, Jalen. Best luck for you in the rest of the season. We'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
And we'll continue our postgame next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade pull-type bulldozer blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Our post-game interviews continue on YourLiveEvent.com. Here with Jason Brent, head coach for the Thompson Tommies. 67-48 win. First of all, had the score inputted incorrectly. 48 points for East Grand Forks, but 67 for Jason Brent's Thompson Tommy squad. And Coach, we kind of mentioned during the pregame, you don't want to bring too many ingredients into a dish. You want to try to simplify it, and I think the ladies did their job tonight. Maybe a few too many turnovers in the first half, but you guys cleaned that up, made some great second half adjustments, and picked up the win.
Yeah, there was 2 things that we really thought that we need to improve upon, and moving forward to do it. And the turnovers is definitely one of them, and the second one is giving up the offensive rebounds that we gave up tonight. But you know what? We did a lot of positives as well. I thought the kids moved the ball well. A lot of times if we get open shots, kids are going to knock them down eventually. It'll heat up, but it took a while. Their defense was pretty scrappy tonight. They're all over us, and they did a really nice job of moving around and pushed us into some situations we didn't want to be in. So got to give them a lot of credit. They did some nice things, but I was happy with the way my girls stepped up there at the end.
And talking about your ladies tonight, Kaya Hurst, again, I'm calling her Mayo Kaya. What can't she do with 26 points, 17 rebounds, couple of assists, steal, block. She was the catalyst tonight.
Yeah, she's gassed right now. She did a lot of nice things, and we maybe didn't get quite as many breaks as she maybe would have needed during that game, but we needed her for rebounding. We were in a little foul trouble with some of our bigs, so we needed somebody out there that we know is a leaper and just has a nose for the ball. So situation where we were lucky to have her tonight along with everybody else, because plain and simple, it takes everybody on that defensive side to stop that East Grand Forks team, because they have a lot of threats.
Jalen Odom as well, a nice all-around game. She's really starting to build a nice game with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. She's doing it all as well.
She's come a long ways. It's a situation, too, to where as she's building her game, her confidence is growing, and her teammates' confidence in her is growing as well. And, we get her controlling that paint in there. She's done a nice job all year on defense, but now she starts doing a little more on that offensive side as well. That's just a little bit of icing that we didn't have early in the year, and anytime you get a little icing on that cake, it's definitely a lot sweeter.
Jordan Tozer, of course, we always know her presence in the game, a few rebounds, few assists, but she's really starting to hit those outside shots with 3 3-pointers in the second half.
Yeah, her shooting's coming around from the deep range. It's a situation there again, too, where, she just flat out said, I'm leaving it all on the court. Okay, it's my senior year. I'm going to go out there and do the things I know I can do, the things that I've been working on ever since I was a little tyke, and we're happy with that. She's another one who's a great rebounder as well and can defend well. So, getting in a little bit of foul trouble today, it hurt us some when she was on the bench.
Again, a talented East Grand Forks squad, and their JV C squad played really well, getting wins. So it made you think, okay, the varsity. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they've got. And you guys controlled the glass. The turnovers were about even by the time the game was over. But where you really did your damage was the few opportunities you got, free throw line.
Yeah, free throws. Earlier in the year, about mid-season, we were struggling with them a little bit, and we really had to take a good, strong look at the way we were practicing them, and we made some changes. Early on, we're doing a lot of rhythm free throw shooting in practice just to kind of get that down, and we started to get more where they're gassed. We're shooting them when they're tired, and it might be just in the middle of a different series that we're doing, or a different set, but I think our free throws are getting better, and that's what wins big games is free throws, and anytime you can do that, if you can protect the basketball, make free throws, and get rebounding game, you're going to get yourself in some good situations.
This is a nice tune-up for the big one you've got coming up on Thursday, a rematch there with the Carrington Cardinals in Carrington. They've climbed up to number 2 in the state, and I think people are starting to take notice that this Carrington squad's for real this year.
Absolutely. It's a very talented group. They got length. They're a tough matchup for a lot of teams because of that length, and as I mentioned in pregame, they're just so disciplined. They do things so well. They don't force shots. They don't take a shot, in fact, until they know it's the right shot. So you got to give them a lot of credit. They defend well, and we know they're going to come out and do some things defensively against us that we haven't seen for a while now. So we got a couple days here to prepare for them, and hopefully we can go down there and show them what we got.
And we'll have the rest of your games this season on yourliveevent.com as you host Grafton coming up on the 11th. Of course, the Valentine's Day game shows some love to your former assistant coach there, and Coach Morehart. We'll see the Tommies and the Jaguars on the 14th, and then Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Lisbon both come to town. Should be an exciting finish to the season.
It really should, and it's coming quick. I think we're down to about 5 games left, something like that. So, you really want to start ramping up the way you're playing right now. So we're excited. Kids are moving ahead. We're having fun together, and hopefully we can keep going things in the right direction.
Jason Brent, head coach for the Thompson Tommies, joining us here again. 67-48, the final on the Nodak Insurance Company. Chris Moe and scoreboard. Coach, thanks for the time. We will see you. Well, Greg Grenz will see you on Thursday in Carrington.
All right, thanks, James.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
On our post-game conversations on yourliveevent.com, James Martin's chatting with Taylor Berg from East Grand Forks. Taylor, didn't go the way you wanted tonight, but you had a heck of a game out there, especially second half, pulling down those rebounds. I say this respectively, you don't look like someone that's going to pull down the most rebounds on the team, but kind of talk about that effort, that intensity that you had in the second half.
Yeah, I think that our team, we played together really well in the first half, and we were only within 6 at the end of the half, and I think we played really, really good. I think we did let Kaya Hurst kind of out-jump us a little bit, and she did get her rebound. She got her point, so I have to give credit to her. But as a team, I think we played really, really well together, and just needed to start the second half with a little bit more of a spark and play a full 32 minutes as a team and just figure that out as the rest of our season goes on with 6 games left. So.
You and the rest of the team kind of figured something out, halfway through the season, kind of win-loss, and then winning, 6 out of 7. Obviously competition plays a factor, but what do you feel was kind of the turning point or something that you ladies can point back to and say that's where we took a step forward?
I think after Christmas break, we had that mentality like new year, new team, new us. We all just wanted to create that spark in our team and play like how we used to in junior or younger basketball, and we used to play together all the time, have fun, and I think that idea and mentality sparked that back to us, and we just started playing as a team more and having fun, I would say, is a big factor.
Yeah, have fun. How does your team like to have fun? How's your team? What's the Green Wave way to have some fun?
Pushing the ball, getting the ball up in 2 or 3 passes, finishing those layups, making big threes, big shots, and big times that we need them. And so getting our team riled up and getting them all back together, I think, is the best part of Green Wave basketball.
I think if I'm reading this correct, you're a senior, and what's been your favorite memory so far at East Grand Forks basketball?
I think just how close of a team we are and how much fun. I think I keep saying fun, but it's just a fun crew and a fun team that we have together. So being able to be ourselves and being able to play basketball with my best friends is just an amazing thing to have, and I'm really grateful to have that as my senior year.
What would you say would be mission accomplished? What's the goal where you can say, yep, we had a really good year this year?
I think our goal, everyone says state in Minnesota, your main goal is just to make it to state. It's a competitive basketball state, I would say. Just winning those games one by one and just doing them together. I keep saying that, but it's just making them together as a team.
Taylor Berg joining us here, senior from East Grand Forks. Again, the Green Wave came up short tonight, but appreciated your effort and intensity out there and your good play. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us a little bit. Best luck the rest of your season.
Thank you.
And why don't you pass the mic along to your coach there, in Coach Cassie Zimney there. And Coach, again, obvious step up one spot.
Here? There?
Yeah, one more. Let's go one more. There you go.
Oh boy.
All right. Coach, again, it wasn't the night that you ladies wanted tonight, but I think you could still take away some positives from this game. You take out Kaya Hurst and, maybe you get in and get the win. But walk me through kind of the message you said to the girls tonight and some of the positives you take away.
I told them to push the ball kind of like we normally always have. We got to play defense. We got to box out. We can't out-jump them, which is what we didn't do as much in the first half. The second we did, so that kind of faltered us. Like I said, I told them Kaya's going to score 20, if not 30. She's a good player, always will be. And basically you just got to shut everyone else down, and I think they did that in the first half. And the minute our shots didn't fall, that's kind of when we falter.
Tatum Vadova tonight, again, I felt like it took her a while to get going, but when she did, she showed us what she's made of.
Yep. Yeah, she's had a couple games like that where she's maybe been a little cold, 5-10 points in the first half, and you kind of wonder when someone else is going to make that spark. But when she gets going, she pulls a lot of her teammates out of a rut and makes them start going as well.
We talked to Taylor Berg just a little bit ago. Really had a nice night, especially on the rebounding side of things when the team wasn't quite getting into the glass so much as she was making a huge effort.
Yeah, I've told her a million times, you might be the smallest one on the court, but that doesn't mean you can't go get rebounds, and she's probably our second best at getting those, so props to her because she does it with all effort.
Cameron Adams kind of went with Vadova a little bit, especially in that second quarter, knocking down some threes, some clutch shots tonight.
Yeah, she's been on. I told her when she's open, you got to shoot, because she can let that fly about in 2 seconds. So the minute she does that, it's golden.
Kind of a struggle at the free throw line tonight. I missed double-digit free throws in the second half. That's got to be an emphasis to work on.
Oh, yeah. And I think free throws are all a mental game, So the minute you get up there, if you think you're going to miss, you're going to miss. So they got to get better at those.
Well, as we look at your schedule going forward here, again, you're getting to the sectionals here sooner rather than later, but you got some big matchups coming up. You guys go back home, take on Park Rapids, Thief River Falls, and Sacred Heart before road swing at Roseau and Perham. So the gauntlet, the final gauntlet of the regular season is here.
Yep, sure is. I just told them in the locker room, you have 6 games that are left, that are actually scheduled. If you want more than that, you got to work hard.
Absolutely. Well, Coach Cassie Zimney there from East Grand Forks, thanks for joining us on the post game. Again, I know it wasn't the result you ladies wanted, but we look forward to maybe seeing you in our Minnesota coverage on your live events section basketball.
Thank you.
And we'll wrap things up with some final stats and notes next on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Looking for furniture that's more than just ordinary? At the Lighting Gallery, we hand select every piece of furniture that reflects unique style and will stand the test of time. Handcrafted with unparalleled quality, every table, chair, sofa, and accent chair is built to last. Whether you're designing your dream home or upgrading your current space, our experienced team at the Lighting Gallery is here to bring your vision to life. Visit us at the Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Your home for North Dakota postseason wrestling is yourliveevent.com. Tune in to our coverage of the East Region Individual Girls Wrestling Tournament and the Class B East Region Individual Boys Wrestling Tournament on yourliveevent.com. Our coverage begins on Friday, February 14th from Castleton for the Girls East Region Individual Tournament, followed by the Class B East Region Boys Individual Wrestling Tournament in Grafton on Saturday, February 15th on yourliveevent.com.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Coming on back with some final stats and notes on yourliveevent.com. Again, the final score, the Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moen scoreboard. Thompson 67, East Grand Forks 48. Again, your leading scorer, Kaya Hurst, tonight, 26 points, 17 rebounds. She is our overall Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And Enbridge Live takes energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Again, we gave another shirt to Jalen Ovdom tonight. Wanted to recognize her season-long success and having a good game, overall game. But Kaya Hurst was our overall Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Again, 26 points, 17 rebounds, 2 assists, smattering of steals and blocks as well, so nearly a 20-20. Hard not to give a Player of the Game nod to that with a massive double-double this evening. Other scores for the Tommies, Addison Sage with 13 points, 9 for Jordan Tozer. Sage had a rebound and 2 assists. Tozer had 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Jalen Autumn, 8 points, 3 boards, 3 assists tonight. 4 points for Claire Colleen, along with 4 boards and 2 assists. 5 points for Andy Schwab, along with a board and an assist. 2 points for Jossie Oster tonight. Nora Goulet also had a rebound and an assist. For Thompson, team-wise, they collected 29 rebounds, 17 in the first half, 12 in the second half, 15 assists, 20 turnovers, -5 assist-to-turnover ratio. They shot 24-51 unofficially from the field in the game, 47%. Shot 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Pretty good stuff there. They led the whole way by as much as 22 points. Meanwhile, for the East Grand Forks Green Wave, they were led in scoring by Tatum Vodova, 17 points. She added 5 rebounds in the game as well. 13 for Cameron Adams with 4 rebounds. 8 points for McKaylee Fitzpatrick with an assist and 4 rebounds. Taylor Berg with 2 points. She led the team in rebounds, though, with 7. And she also had an assist. 5 points for Lainey Helms and 2 points for Ellie Marcotte with 2 boards and 2 assists as well. 1 point for Skylar Rustad, 2 boards and 3 assists. In the game, Carly Walsh also had an assist and a rebound, but no points in the contest. East Grand Forks collected 25 team rebounds, 9 assists. They actually out-rebounded Thompson in the second half, 15-12. Berg was a big part of that. They shot 36% from the field, 16 of 45. However, they shot 11 of 24 from the free throw line. That's sub 50%, 9 of 20 in the second half alone. They committed tonight 19 turnovers. Again, no ties, no lead changes in the contest here. And again, our final was 67-48. Wrapping things up with our Agassi Precision Ag Precision plays of the game at Agassi Precision Ag, your precision planting dealer. Planter Doc, planterdoc.com is the website for that. Kaya Hurst had a lot of unbelievable plays tonight. She had a pirouette block, though. That was my favorite on the defensive side. On the offensive side, Jordan Tozer's 3 3-pointers in the second half. She really acted with precision, knocking those down. Those were clutch plays as well for the Thompson Tommies to pick up the victory. Again, the final score, or again, that's our Agassi Precision Ag Precision plays of the game. That'll about wrap things up here from the Baki Gymnasium in Thompson. The final score, Thompson 67, East Grand Forks 48. The Green Wave fall to 12-9 on the year, and the Tommies go to 12-4 on the season. As I mentioned during the coach's interview, Green Wave, whoa, drew a blank there. The Green Wave, they will come back home for a homestand later this week and early next week against Park Rapids area, Thief River Falls, and Sacred Heart before finishing out their season at Roseau and Perm. Then for the Thompson Tommies, well, the rest of their games this season on yourliveevent.com as they go to Carrington on Thursday. Greg Grenz have the call for that one. They come back home to take on Grafton on the 11th. They're at Northern Cass on the 14th, and they finish out the regular season 17th and 18th, hosting Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Lisbon. It's a remaining schedule for Thompson. Again, that'll wrap things up in the Baki. One final time, the final score for the Nodak Insurance Company, agent Chris Moen. Grand Forks, Nelson County scoreboard. Thompson 67, East Grand Forks 48. For Sarah Mager on the camera this evening, I'm James Martin saying, girls basketball fans all across North Dakota and Minnesota, show some pride. Have a great rest of your Monday evening.